Well, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Phoenix, and today we're going to be continuing some more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Last time, we have completed the trial. And this time, we're actually going to finish this case. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Wonky made it through the day, too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will make an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough for him. Hello? Ah, Miss Talia. Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Wonky will be okay? Well, he's not guilty. Yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Way to put the pressure on the guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Sure. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it. And I love Wonky with all my heart. Oh, that's so sweet. So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to a mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Wonky first met anyways? Good question. Miss Talia doesn't look like the type of have gangster connections. Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? Did you know that the boss was trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets to a normal company. He only announced it recently out of the blue. I heard there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. I wonder if this explains the apron. I can't imagine Wonky's going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss to keep the family alive. I think he's at the age where boys try to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He really focuses on profits. The Kentucky family has been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. Wonky says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They even got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going. Usually it's the father worried about the tradition. Can I ask you a question about Wonky? I understand he was operated on by the victim Dr. Miraculous? Apparently, yes. I was in the clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my op with something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. And I gotta go in and get another doc to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Wonky has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, was he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that the surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scary when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Miraculous Clinic a visit. I should get going home now. Wonky's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, I think you're only making her nervous. Sorry, I'm new to this, okay? It's alright. I believe in you. Let's examine the plant first. It's Charlie, the houseplant. They had it for years, apparently. That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer, after all. Right, sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathens. He's saying something to a plant as he waters it. Mr. Charlie forgives you this time. Is there anything else I might do to please his high leafness? Looks like Wonky's out for questioning. We really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through his questioning, sir. The other? You mean the panty snatcher? Wesley Strickler, so they arrested him too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Strickler. I hope I don't regret this. He is a valuable witness. He is a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please, keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Strickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing will make me happier, believe me. Mr. Strickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait, I can't help but feel like I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of panties, that's true. However, it was my pretty curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You wanted to know the trick of my panties, right? You're here too? Oh great, Juicy, teach me. Eh? You must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs on the balance. Please, make me your apprentice. Apollo, help! I don't know, I think he'll make a great lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? You're not hardly different from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night. Of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol, or something like that, at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two! Let's resolve this like gentlemen!" In the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true? Really? My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason do I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching through. It sounds like Pocky wasn't the scene of the crime after all. Oh, I wish it weren't so. Yikes, she's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little Plum, what's up? I think all this gangster is a negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my boomer. Well, I was just doing a masterpiece clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Wonky? Wonky? Well, he's, clearly. Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. He's really everything you expected a boss's son. I'm going to be a gangster, dude. The life does appeal. The life does have appeal for that age. Particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in the turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Wonky. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. You should know, I'm his mom. The words does have a certain weight to them. Hopefully when this is all taken care of, I drop my phone. He and the boss will sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Wonky's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon was from this mansion? We kind of figured given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the ranks had filed had access. Only the boss, myself, and Wonky could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue stomping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. Whoa. She doesn't seem to be concerned at least. Yeah, Wonky's fiancée. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose, but she's been staying over lately. You don't look so happy about that, little Plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Wonky brought her home one day. So he wants to tie the knot. I can see why, she's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long. When you start, we'll only see darkness in people. You get the nose of it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition. The boss may have tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Wonky seems, well, he seems like he's against his father's position. Oh, it is to expect it. We're in a bit of a tradition now. Trying to cut our ties with the shader side of the street and do more than on the up and up. Wonky isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bill? Whoa. It pays, but we need a lot more money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. He'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in there? Something near the bottom? Look at the paint of these. This means this must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up. Hey, it's Mr. Eldoom. Oh, Mr. Eldoom! What's wrong? So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you. Ah! But now it's a crime scene, they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go. Ah, I see. How can I notice that be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trusty Doll. Even at death, he's having my neck, I tell you. Bah! Can't even cook an honest noodle. He? Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus? I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me not to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Well, we gotta check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing by the park yesterday. Your business is over at the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved. But what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. No harm in asking, no gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Stand. For generations, it's served up the very best noodles that Eldons could make. A tradition of noodles and salty brush. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you. Watch what you say, it might become true. That's a great story, Mr. Eldoom. A single stand passed down from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it. That's right, you said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trusty Doll. I was a good getter back in the day. Until my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand that earned my fortune. Mr. Eldoom, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Bah, let old noodles lie, that's what I say. Starting to get the idea of what he did anyway. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that. Mr. Eldoom, if I ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? Couldn't help but sense animosity here. Admittedly, I hate him. Hated him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor in the clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars and whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus hot chance of some business. So he started giving the Kentucky family a good deal. A deal? Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies? Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But I got it. But it'll get to it. But it got him good with the family. Pretty soon he's getting all the businesses in town. Leaving me here in the dark. Up my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. Eldoom's former occupation. Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. Mr. Eldoom, or should I say Dr. Eldoom, figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last. So, Mr. Maractus was your rival? You like those onions they put in soup broth? Yeah, kinda. You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions, hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was, an onion boy, that's what I call him. So, you weren't exactly friends. Ha! Me and Pal Maractus, ever since preschool we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'll come following along. And he'd do it better than me, just blowing right past without so much of it as a howdy. You see, that's right, I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. And that no good onion boy comes along. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with the old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Maractus, are you? Yes? Well, you want to know about the doctor? You ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me as you need something, Trucy doll. Right. Thanks, Mr. Aldoon. I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. I was over to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. Great! Finally! Yo, sup? My little imposter. Yeah, what did you call me? Shazam, it's you! Sorry, G. Thought you were Alita. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. It's a cling thing. You won't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl. If you're gonna drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl? Cause she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do you for? You don't look so chipper today, Wonky. Worried about your heart condition, maybe? That was the wackiest thing of all. All those G lighting up, like taking exams and all that. Better than not young and fade away, bazoy. A relief to hear. Eh? What's the relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close in your heart is not attended to immediately. It could kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. So, I hear you're to be married next month? Straight up, we put our new Pole 40 out on the stoop. Alita, oh Snapple Cakes, she's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in a weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Talita and she was very vague. Huh? Well, man, she wouldn't tell you. I best hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what passes past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? And my Alita, she's down with all that, by the way. So both of them are mum about the past. Do you think you can tell us about what happened with you and Pal Maractus? There's something you should know. We Kentuckians have what you call a feud with our rival's family. So about 6 months back, I go to rival's church packing a knife, right? And you were shot? Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot in the heart, to the heart, and my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of my 7 wonders of the Kentucky family, you know that? So, you were taken to the Maractus clinic then? You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss' son die, you know? I hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kentucky is scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet did hit you. It was never removed? And it's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The rebels paid him off, I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of murder. Not much clearer. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not up to the G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. My old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rivals getting are over. He just wants to make money. It's not a good thing. Man, there ain't no soul making money. Better live fast and die young for sizzle. Wait till I run the yard and everyone knows what time it is. That's right. OG's time to shine. Represent. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guy? I don't think that's what OG means, Tracy. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So the killer, Mr. Strickler, says he saw that night once. I guess it was me. I was there after all. We're finished. Yo, Wonky! Do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? The day of the checkup, when I found out about the bullet in my heart, I borrowed the gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, were you? Well, that? Yeah, well, never to be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I ran into him in the park, he dragging his noodle stand behind me. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whack than I am. I'm not saying something. But I was serious. The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, there wasn't anyone else there that night. Then I guess it probably was me who did him, and you know what I'm saying? Well, that is unpleasant. Look at that crowd over at the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why is the girl screaming? I think I just heard one saying, "Oh my gosh, it's him!" Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, Kevin, it's a shit for it. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out just for luck. Oh my god, it's so cool! That's the screams. New album just came up, you know. Try waving at them, they love it. Oh, he's so cute! They're so excited, it doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home, and my hog came up close. Your hog? Your motorcycle won't start it clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad, it looks such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just like that. It's my fault, I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Machines. So, tell me you'd share my anterior forehead. I ride a bicycle actually. I didn't even, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. A detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. A detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's gonna follow me too. Be gentle. Oh, what a shin, baby. Oh my god, there he goes! In the forecast of the park today, gloomy skies. Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you? Look, the tarps are gone. Maybe that's it? Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The wife fought a detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reversely to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation is probably not going too well. Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their backs, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello. You seem as gloomy as ever. This is a miserable. I just got a new key and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's so smart for that glamorous block. Glamorous? Doesn't he Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? He must by the shiny chains and catch the sun and glimmer in the eyes. It's distracting. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just have to admit the fact that I lack talent. So unless he's trying out some sort of new forensic technique. Check the sky? You know Mr. Red, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might think he saved me. Wasn't he saying about getting involved in the incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in this case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But you know, rank or title doesn't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's what I brought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensic team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of that man. This glamorous type's always rubs me the wrong way. Glamorous, right. Prosecutor should be cool and wit and furrow with brow. That's glamorous and more slimmerous, you know? No, actually, I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was doing a strip Mr. Bride of Turnabout. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy or one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learn it for yourself anyways. Do you mind me asking about what is it you've been doing? Squatting down to the ground like that? Oh, you want to know, do you? Well, I splundered on this new toy. You splundered, you mean it wasn't a police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue? This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints are left. Oh, does it have anything to do with the blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it that night. Everyone to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty snatching student witness, for instance? Aha, so with that kit. Right! What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of an opposite teams at all. Oh, pshaw, we're friends! And, tell you the truth, I'm not good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I'm used to making magic bunny out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Okay, let's give it a go. Yes, Spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions of her kit, but this does not fill me with confidence. First, we had to pick up the footprint, or in this case, shoe print, if we want to analysis. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If you're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Shoe prints, prepare to be examined. Ooh, this is so exciting! Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. Do try it. How am I supposed to do that? Press A when you want to pour the plaster. Like this. That doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On the next step, try the plaster till it turns white. Right. Press A to blast it with the dryer. There, give it a shot. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold onto the roller tight now with A and roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink in there for a good print. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our prints. Ready? Here goes. see if we get a match. So the shoe prints belong to Walkie Kentucky after all. He was at the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the science at work. Don't you love it? Nothing feels better. He's definitely way more into this than I am. So let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here solving the case with science. Well, that certainly brightened her mood. To the sky, why don't we take another go? Right on, leave no print on analysis, you say. Now to pick which print you want analysis. Okay, looking good. Next we try the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Alright, now the moment you'll be waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready, here goes. Let's see if we get a match. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Slickler. That confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least. Now we know where the penny snatcher was dancing. To the sky, whenever we take another shot, I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonders that is forensic science. Now to pick which print you want to analysis. Okay, looking good. Next for the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Alright, now the moment we're waiting for, let's take our print. Huh? That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange, so smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. I can't say without looking at this print doesn't match any print of our list. Mysterious prints. They say the Max Clinic. Hey! What? Slipper! Look right here. I think I see a toe mark. A toe mark? You mean we actually get a print of that? Sure, toes have prints just like figures do, you know? This little clue might be a gold mine. Oh, there's just one problem. The police station doesn't keep record of toe prints, so we won't know who it is. I guess that would be too much to hope for. Still, it might be useful somehow. It's analysis. This print is far too smooth to be a regular shoe. It is a shoe print of some kind though, that's for certain. Still, you have to wonder what's it doing here. It's right next to the Elder Noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yes? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? This mystery shoe print does remind me of something. Pretty sure I see something like that would leave a print like that. You know, I think I have a culprit right here. Know what I'm eating? Snacks? Snacks, more precisely when I'm in a bad mood. I eat chocolate snackaroos. I had no idea. I assume you picked the wrong evidence, Apollo. I had no idea. Oh wait. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like the leaf that was stuck on the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. The outline was red when the leaf was removed. Ah, I got paint on my hands. Hello. Sorry you tried to wipe your hand on my cape. Alright, let's try again. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers? What slippers are we doing out here? Look at the bottom, see? It's covered with paint, except for... See, right here? Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. What if the leaf is stuck at the bottom and came out when the slipper stepped on paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Miraculous Clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic. Wait, that means... that someone from the clinic was involved? Why is she just standing there eating? To the sky, I have a favor to ask. What? Can you get us access to the Miraculous Clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murderer and the clinic are not connected. And it's all clear until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, CS. Eh? Really? Well, you did my work here. You did my work for me here with these shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show them to this police officer on duty. Right, Miraculous Clinic, here comes justice. Oh, you two again? When, oh when will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Take the sky. Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, and today it's Take the Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Huh? Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has a connection to the murder in the park. Sure of it. Police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived. Looks like the police team has gone home for the day. There may be some clues lying around here. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Look at all these bowls. They're from Elden Noodles. They're Mr. Salty. And I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldon must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All these bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. You need a single pair of sandals here. Wait, why there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Miraculous? You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this patient or visitor isn't still here, why do you leave without the shoes? I'd take a closer look at these just in case. Hey, Paul, you think this is... Huh? It could be a toe print. When do we get the print off of this? Let's try it out. Hey, it worked! That looks like a big toe, maybe? Wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print. Is there such a thing as a listed toe print? Oh, good point. If there is, this guy didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print. It seems like a good time to ask to detect the device. Yeah, good idea. These supposed to be the slippers for patients in the clinic. Same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair is busy for the rack here too. And ours have paint on the bottoms. Which means they were taken out of here that night of the murder. Right. Paint's from the hidden round after all. What are the pair of clinic slippers doing in the trash can? And what were they doing in the scene in the hidden round? Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks, don't even bother putting them when I'm around. It's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door! Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Shrusi. Break in! It left through the window! Hey, Apollo, you tell you to catch him now. It must be your experience with pen stands that chase you, talking. Well, we should tell the police. Check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we lose our chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Kind of expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bowl's broken. Broken? You mean burnt out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. Why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. Huh? There's a red explosion on part of the cord. You think that's blood? It's not bright for blood. Almost pinkish. Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Books and papers are scattered around the room. Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. Burglar must have left in a hurry. Even the cup of the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup. It's dry. Well, the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Someone already entered the 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9, wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside the safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that could help us figure out the last 2 numbers? I wonder. Well, I have an idea. I know it, Apollo. What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are. When you press the buttons, you have to touch them. With your finger, right? It will leave a print! When you open the safe, you don't press any other buttons with the right ones, right? So, if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code! Not bad, Apollo. Look, you can see the oily fingerprint just clearly. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks, but the burglar must be wearing gloves. Well, we will not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. It opened! This looks like a bullet hole. Oh, you can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of the safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The safe is all squished. Not surprising given that it was fired from a metal safe. Really got a story behind it, that's for sure. This looks like a medical chart? There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the chart either, it's all in medical speak. The names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient, it says Wonky Kitaki. And this is Wonky, our client's chart, huh? What would this one chart be here in the safe? See, the fictitious signature says Palmaractus. What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Talia. Alita Talia is Wonky's fiance? That's one Ida too many, Apollo Lolo. Never mind that, what's her name doing here? How should I know? Well, I guess it means she's on the staff of this clinic. Odd that she neglected to mention this until now. I'm sure she had a reason. So Alita Talia worked at the practice clinic, and she had access to Wonky Kitaki's medical chart. Why did they put the I instead of Y? You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who can help us decipher this? I know that face. It's the face of someone who made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? Can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next she'll have us an Ellison fake prince. Besides, it's gotta help us, Apollo. I wonder, could this be a print? Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. I don't think analyzing is just like the regular print. It could be a vital piece of evidence. Hey, it works! It looks like a big toe, perhaps. Well, I feel like the case is solved already. What is next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice? I guess so. I'm not sure if she really qualifies as an expert. Ah, the slippers. There's quite a clean print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toes it is. Well, there is a way to finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is to sample the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right, so if the prints match, you know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I think I just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Check the sky. Can you compare the sample with these other prints? This pair of sandals toe print and all. Oh, the print of these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy. Can you analysis for us? Of course, hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we're the ones who found the prints. A perfect match! Same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you need to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say, not yet. Well, that's one big step closer. To the truth. The prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion. What did this guy say? That you want to know something, you have to investigate yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. 7 years ago, I was standing in the courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'll be surprised if you haven't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school! He took a bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the foreign attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened with my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence? Talking about the evidence that shouldn't be existed. I'm not in a magician's secret. I don't see you jumping in my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's... Oh, you again. Do you always have to announce the answers like that? Man, my own man, man. Now I'm on the funk and it's all his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly. You still got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder what I do now. Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. What if you found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give up the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I learned one thing today. It's the silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack, disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave the mob? Over my dead body! Spent my life trying to keep it real, keep being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the kink, that's the day a leader and I start the next generation of the Kentucky family. Please don't talk as though you're going to jail for my sake. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Wonky. It's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look here at particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Talia. Huh? You lawyers do your homework. So, you met Miss Talia when you... Yeah, met her at the clinic. So? Could you tell us a bit more of the circumstances for your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure, but they came in and got me, hauled me next to the off block. The Miraculous Clinic? That's where I met her, my fallen angel. You mean Alita Talia? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give me some thought. She said if we were quiet like on the down low, know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it, no self-love, right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye! About that op. Yeah, didn't go so well after all, didn't it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss idea, you said? Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G, you know what I'm saying? But didn't you learn about the bullet in that checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly got this idea that we all gotta get checkup. Because he's getting older, I mean. Man, that is so far on my hook, it's off the chain, G. He's preoccupied with something else. I wonder why I'll lead it to him, mister. Monkey, do you happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do! Who's the one who brought them to her? For Miss Talia? Yeah, a birthday present. She got mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man. The sandals were hers. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky bikes? Mr. Eldo, we've been looking all over you. What's the matter, Trucy doll? Oh, show them what we found. Nothing like an expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldoon. Mr. Eldoon, can you take a look at this? The medical chart. Hey, you should go around taking these for clinics. Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldo? What? What's going on here? That's what we want to know. I tried to blow up to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy! You can't put him on trial! He's ABD! ABD? Oh, but dead! He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Whoa. Well, permit me as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fellow is not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up the side of his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that the bullet is stuck in there. Why would it still be there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I think it is too tricky to operate on. What? The bullet stuck as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal just surrounded by blood vessels, kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters on either side, and there could be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doc is eager to fiddle with. You mean... It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It takes more than a miracle to take it out. It'll take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. They give it another half a year tops. But longest operation already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on top. He should be on the operating table. Great, just great. How could Dr. Marek do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? I got a pretty good idea how he felt. In an emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. And he finds that bullet, that despair, right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair. Despair. About the only thing he's got to do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly a situation ago admitting he didn't take it out. The Kataki's. You bet. This kid, their only son, I hear. So he skips the operation and Wonky's back on the streets living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and drops cold. How awful. And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them. He could possibly cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible. You left Wonky to die. There's a darkness in this world, Trucy doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gang turf wars are like kids' games. When you're up against real evil, well, it doesn't matter if they're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Wonky, couldn't you? I wish. What? I'm afraid there isn't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even the world. So Wonky... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No. There's one problem. Apollo? This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Talia. That's right. The operation's how they met. Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Wonky's condition, guaranteed. Ah. Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she would want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking, Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Talia? Alright, well, I realize the next part is really long, so I guess that'll be the end of... This will be the end of the stream right now, because the next part's really long. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next one.